Hey, I'm Myron Lai. I want to start with something I think most people just accept without questioning it. When you're walking home at night, down a street you don't really know, your Maps app has no idea whether the route it just handed you is safe. It only knows one thing: which way is fastest. And I just kept thinking, the data to do better than that already exists. Cities publish their crime reports. It's public and it's free, and it's just sitting there. So why doesn't the map actually use it? That question is what I turned into Lumina. Lumina is a walking navigation app that scores every route by how safe it is, not just how fast, and quietly steers you towards the safer path. It's a real working app with a real machine learning model behind it. So let me actually show you how it works, and then I'll take you under the hood because that's where most of the work went. So this is the home screen. The first thing that you'll notice is that the whole map is colored. That coloring is safety. Green means the area is safer, and as it shifts towards orange and red, that's where the crime data stays to be more careful. This is real data for Los Angeles, and every block on this map has been scored from 0 to 10. Down here, it even gives me a read on where I'm standing right now, the safety score, and a quick description of the area. Okay, let's actually go somewhere. Say I want to walk to Grand Central. I type it in, and here's the part that I think matters the most. Lumina doesn't just draw one line and call it a day. It pulls a few different walking routes and scores every one of them for safety. It flags any route that runs through a block the crime data marks as risky, and then it recommends the safest option and shows me how the routes stack up on time. So I'm not just taking the fastest way, but I'm also choosing with safety actually on the table. And this is the part I really like. Look at the route itself on the map. It's colored block by block, green where it's safe and orange where it isn't. So before I take a single step, I can see exactly which stretches to expect. The safety isn't some vague label, but it's actually drawn right onto my walking. When I start the walk, I get normal turn-by-turn directions, but with that safety coloring on the route the whole way, and a live safety read as I move. And this is the feature I'm proudest of, Buddy. I can share my route live with someone I can trust, like my mom or a friend, and they can watch my location until I get home safe. If something feels off, one tap shares where I am and alerts them. It turns a solo walk into something a little less alone. Now here's what's happening underneath, because the app is simple on purpose, but the backend is not. Lumina pulls crime data from 3 different Los Angeles police sources: the LAPD, the LA County Sheriff, and the Santa Monica PD. I clean all of that up and combine it because every source formats things differently. Then I engineer features from it, things like how dense crime is at a given point. And I trained a machine learning model, an XGBoost model, to turn all of that into a safety score that's easily readable. That model scores around 470,000 city blocks, and it does it for every hour of the day, so the map can change by time. And here's the part I really care about. When you ask for a route, I cut your walk into 50-meter segments and score every single one. The final number leans on the average, but it never forgets the worst block on the route, because one dangerous stretch is kind of the whole point. A walk that's mostly fine but cuts through one bad block should not get to look safe, and it keeps itself up to date on its own. Every Sunday, a job pulls fresh crime data, rebuilds all the features, and retrains the model, and then redeploys it. Nobody has to touch it. This is fully autonomous. The map you walked last month is not the same map you walked today. So who is this actually for? Honestly, anyone who has ever walked home and felt that little bit of worry in the back of their head. Students walking across campus late at night, people getting off at a late shift, older folks who already want to take a calmer street instead of a quick one. And the thing I like most about Lumina is that it doesn't require anything new to exist. The data is already there. Cities collect it and publish it. It's just sitting there unread. Lumina takes all that data and turns it into a choice that you can make every single night. Because it runs on open crime data, it's not locked to LA either. Any city that publishes its data, Lumina can cover. That's the part that makes me think that this can actually grow and go somewhere. Building this has taught me more than any class has. How to work with real messy data that doesn't come clean. How to actually train a model and get it deployed and running live, not just in a notebook. And how to design something that has to feel trustworthy, because people might make real safety decisions based on what it tells them. There's a lot more I want to do. Better data, smarter scoring, more cities, maybe Android. But the core is real and it's live today. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Myron Lai and this is Lumina. Pick the safer path.